Right. Thank you for getting food. Oh, sorry. Alright, we might as well start. I'll just bring the microphone a bit closer. We'll bump into this screen. We have Socks also here today. Once again, she's right down here. She's just pacing the desk at the moment. There we go. There's the kitty cat. And we're going to jump straight into it. But there's food. Alright. Walking away with the food. Alright, cool. Let's jump into it. So we got this lovely bug again. So when we go in here, we've got all the statuses set to a number. And what we want to do is we want to get rid of this. So I've got a plan of attack this time. So before I do anything, let's just get status. Make sure only the status stuff has been updated. Yep. Cool, sweet. You guys don't need to worry too much about that. Let's get straight into it. Oh, and let's move this across. Nope. Sucks. Nope. That wasn't food. Sorry, sweetie. No treats. All right.
No, why not?
She thought that was treats. Ooh. Okay.
It's
a big burrito. Okay, that's my food. So I think what happened last time when I attempted this was I had it all wrong. I should have first created a list of requirements statuses, like so, and then slowly did the conversion. So we're going to try that this time. All right, Socks, come on back in. Good girl. Okay, first off is what I want to do is I'm just going to zoom in for everyone here. I'm going to actually cancel this. I'm going to clear it. Clear. The 10 is a win. And then what I want to do is essentially remove the database and copy in the backup we've got, like so. So we've got one unapplied migration. So let's actually have a look at that. So we just don't have the notifications migration implemented. That is perfectly fine. What we'll do is we go back here, we go right, cool, manage, migrate. That will do that. Let's copy the DB, DB copy, and then let's run the server again. Cool. So we won't have that problem going forward. So what I want to do, so we've got our list of requirement statuses. This is actually for requests for change. So we're doing something similar. So list of RFC statuses. So we want to go to our models. can close this, I can scroll down, I can do this. And then what I want to do okay, cool. Won't let me do that. So we're just going down the list. And then we'll have list of RFC. So it'll be after this. Okay, cool. So class, list of RFC statuses. This is a simple models.model. Okay, so off the top of that, my head, what I want to actually include. Ooh, there we go. Still warm. So down below, we'll see the old tax sort of stuff. Tax has been ripped out of NearBeach. I've just got to clean up the models. So, what I want to do, so there's requirement type, IDs, and so forth. So RFC status, ID equals models dot auto field, primary key equals true, RFC status equals models dot character field, max length, we're going to have it as 100. Alright. So the rest of this stuff, so from 76 to 93, I'm going to cut and paste, and we're going to modify it. Sorry, just eating my burrito at the same time. Date created, date modified, change user, they don't need changing, is deleted, doesn't need changing, this one needs for changing. So we're just going to have it as RFC status, and this will be list of RFC status. All right. So what we want to do is we want to make the migration, and we want to populate. We want to edit that migration file before we migrate it. We want to populate the migration file with. We want to populate the table with certain values. Sorry, I'm just stuffing my face at the moment. So over here, manage make migrations. We're just going to run the server. No issues happened, but we see this one pop up. Set route. Oh, I forgot how to set no route. Nocturnal, how are you? I hope you're going well. This is part 2 for this one bug. Remember this one bug where we tried fixing it and it just wouldn't want to, we just couldn't get it done? I'm attempting it again. You're good? That's good to hear. All right. Going back to this. So now we need to fill in data here. So luckily we've got this up here. So we need a function that initializes the data. And this is the migrations. So we'll need these 3 lines. Just as a reference. So once it's done, what we need to do is migrations.run Python initialize data. All right. Cool. Then up here, we just need a def initialize data. Essentially, I'm just going to copy the first 20 lines because that should be enough for us to sort of get what's going on. So there we've got the scheme editor, list them out. All right, perfect. So what we want here is we want list of RFC status, and I am also at the same time going into the models. Bless you, socks. Aww. So RFC status. So I'm just yanking that for reference. Pasting in like this. It's just for reference at the moment. So we got list of RFC status equals apps.get model NearBeach, and then list of RFC status. Then we go list of RFC status dot objects dot using, and then we've got db alias, and then bulk create, and then we've got something like this. So what we need is list of RFs. They've got some RFC statuses. We do something similar to this. If I'm doing this correctly, I'm just also going to grab some more burrito. Yes, please. Alright. Thank you. So, list of statuses. We need RFC status equals draft. I think that's it. I think everything else should be auto-created. Waiting for approval. Approved. Started. Finished. Rejected. All right. Sorry, just stuffing my mouth full of burrito. All right. So won't need that anymore. And I'm just double checking if I need to do anything afterwards. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Right. Alright. Let's save this. Let's do the first test. So everything migrated perfectly fine. This is great news. I am gonna hit run server. Gonna hit refresh. I need to add it to the admin. So the reason why it isn't appearing there is because I haven't added it to the admin. So I need to go to admin. So admin site register list of RFC status. I just need to add it up here. So, all right. Now, should appear here. So we got them in. Except they start at, start at 1. We've got to kind of, that's, damn. All right. Actually, oh no, we want to remove this. All right. We want it to start at 0. So we just go in here. It's as simple as RFC status ID equals, and then we just put it in like so. Now usually with Vim you can use, I do believe, Control V, and you can select multiple lines and then type this all in one hit. But for some reason, it just wasn't working for me. All right, I've just got to double check those. Oh, wait a minute. It does start at 1. Well, it doesn't. So 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, cool. Would it not be easier just to do a forms model, import everything? I mean, yes. Yes, it will. There is a reason why it stopped doing that. Yeah, in the admin. I know exactly what you mean. Why was it? I think I remember now. I think Deep Source was like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, I think Deep Source was telling me not to do that. A lot of this I do have to cut down and be like, people don't need to see a lot of this anymore. Like, tag assignment will need to be done. There's a couple of models in here, like task action to do, which aren't being used at the moment. If you want, you can do from doc import model. Then prefix everything with model X. Oh, okay. I mean, in reality, I do agree with you. It really should be from models import everything. Screw it. Let's keep it like that for the moment. That shouldn't have a problem. All right. I need to migrate this. I think this is a very old layover from people writing in writing Java. Oh, okay, fair enough. My introduction into Java was not a fun one. Let's just say that. All right, RFC statuses. So we've got draft, which is the one, and all that kind of stuff. So we didn't really need to explicitly state anything like that. I've just made that mistake, assuming it started at 0. And people with very complex code bases where they're importing from multiple places, so they worry about collision in naming. Oh, fair enough. Yes. That would be a problem. Sorry, that's part of my dinner. All right. So I think the first part is done. The second part, which we want to do, is RFC request for change. We want to take over the status in here. Sorry about that. So there's the status. So at the moment, we're going to keep the old one. Models, foreign key, and then we've got list. This has to be in, list of RFC status. I'm trying to remember how to do the foreign keys. Foreign key, on delete, yep. All right. So we've got this at the moment. We just need it to be defaulted, and then after the default, we need to populate it with this choice. Yeah. All right. So, going back here. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. What are you telling me? Oh, models 1580. Oh. 18, 15, 18. Oh, alright. It knocked off the indentations. No worries, I just scoffed Mackey's. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I just scoffed a burrito. So, a burrito and some juice. That's a really nice burrito, not gonna lie. Alright, where am I? I'm here. Cool. So that should be working now. That is working. So let's go manage, make migrations. There you go. By default, we're just setting it will be 1. So that gives us this RFC. So the default is 1, that's perfectly fine. And then I think we just do the same thing we did before. With 16. Alright, this is where oh. Alright, let's zoom in for you guys. So, running an SQL file after migrations in Django. I've set up migrations in Django, very small project, but I have a SQL file that has a bunch of data that needs a database and all that kind of stuff. The SQL files, yep, alright, cool. Migrations does not accept a file as well. To solve this, you'll need either insert, yep. For converting MySQL statements. So migrations run Python, migrate run on SQL. Right. Want to go from enum to row, right? Yep. Yeah, so the enum should have a valid row ID. And remember last time we were doing this, in fact, I think I still got the code. We were both stumped at this particular step because something weird was happening. I don't think I've got the code. We're gonna fix that tonight. Alright, I don't think I've got the code anymore. So, one way we could do it I'm just pasting all of this in. What's the code? Sorry, it's very tired at the moment. Migration is run. Yep, cool. is, I think last time what we did was we called that whole list and we're going through every row properly, and yeah, and it just wasn't finding the row. We tried numbers, we were trying instances. Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Migrations, update data. All right, zoom in. Yep. All right. Oh, this is not what I want. All right. Sadly, not what I wanted, but. Okay, Django run rm in migrations file. Okay, we're not after any of these, not. I mean, there's always this at the end of the day. I can always try and run SQL. Screw it, let's just run SQL. This might be a super simple solution for this. All right, so we're going to go two ways with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that for reference. SQL equals, and it looks like we've got one of these. Cool, that's perfectly fine. I think an S string would be better in this sort of case. So what we want to do, update. What would that request for change? Set the RFC status update equals to the RFC status, where 1 equals 1. And that should do it. We don't need anything complicated. We don't need any variables in there. And then going backwards, because we're not deleting the field or anything like that, we should be fine. We don't need to do anything. Sorry, Socks, you standing in the way. She's back. Because, yeah, it will delete the column anyway. Yep. Cool. So, I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, there's going to be 2 lines up there. All right. Yeah, she's... I don't know why she's staring at the camera. There you go. She's actually in front of my code, so I really can't see my screen at the moment. So if I've got a typo, I blame socks. So anyway, let's do that. Let's manage migrations. Let's migrate. All right. Now this is where it says it's having an issue. Okay. No such column, RFC status update. Oh God, sorry. Just getting my camera all sorted. I need to eventually put it on like a little boom. Okay. So no column, no such column, RFC status update. Oh. But we're making it. Yeah, I don't need the I thought I had to put in some inputs, but no, I don't need the F. All right. It's saying that that particular field is not there. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this in a secondary migration file in a minute. I'm just going to see if this runs. Okay, it runs perfectly fine. So what I want to do, got to learn my key bindings soon. Okay, this is definitely not generated by Django, so we're going to import all of this. That's perfectly fine. We'll need to actually have that as 0017. List of RFC statuses, operations, and what we will need to do is we'll just delete these, and then this should be perfectly fine. Oops, wrong. Because by this stage, it should have created the field. All right, and then let's save. Hello, why won't you save? No file name. All right. Where's my terminal? All right, copy NearBeach migrations 16 NearBeach migrations 17 list of RFC status.py. Cool. Easy done. Ah, there was already frick. Okay, remove NearBeach migration 0016 17 list. This is what happens when I'm exhausted. RFC status update.py. Alright, cool. That should have done that. get rid of that. And then I've got an 18 over here. This is not generated by Django. They're going down here. This will actually change. This will be 17 underscore request for change RFC, whatever it is. All right. Then what we need to do is get rid of this and then bring this in. I'm going to hit save and then we're going to test it out. Manage migrate. And it's saying no such column, RFC status update. Why is it saying that? Is there a typo? Possibly. RC status update. Not that I can see. All right, can I? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see if I could actually cut these in two. All right. Request for change, RFC status update, equals RFC status, RFC update. What if I do something silly? Select everything from request for change. No, I didn't print it out. Damn it. All right. No, we can fix this at the database level. All right, let's open up the database. See. I know I've got database software. I'm pretty sure I bought. There you go, Beekeeper. All right. So with this, we've got request for change over here. Oh, we don't. Oh, RSC status updated ID. So yes, there is technically a typo in this. Okay, not a problem. So what we need to do, go back here. Sorry, my brain's just having a brain fart moment. We want to go back here. Tackle it from this direction. And then let's hit save. In this sort of case, what we need to do is we need to remove and do that. And then let's migrate. Okay, Sweet. And then the last migration, actually, so if we go to Beekeeper, do we need to refresh this? If we select everything from request for change, where 1 equals 1. For those curious why I do 1 equals 1, it's because sometimes when you got like cases down here, case equals 1 and case in glob and all that kind of stuff, gives me the ability to comment these out without having to rearrange the where 1 equals 1. So it just makes it a little bit more modular. It's a little something I picked up a long time ago. All right, so if we go over here, RFC type, that's perfectly fine. Going over here, RFC status, and then RFC status update is all the way over here. So what I kind of want to do is request for change ID, request for change status, status update. Update ID. Okay, they're all ones. So in this sort of case, we don't actually have much to sort of test this out on, but in reality, if this was a 2, that should also be a 2. So now we can get rid of this column and rename this column. So down here, what we want to do is request for change. Socks's head is in the way. It's because of adding an ID at the DB level because it's a foreign key. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do this in 2 parts. I know there's going to be a lot of migration files for this, but the migration files will be very, very quick to go through this. Okay, maybe not. Unknown field, RFC status specified for request for change. All right. Yep, it's probably gonna want me to also at the same time. Okay, let's actually undo all this. And hey, Aiden, how are you going? I hope you're going well. How's the game programming going? I don't know if it's going to like this. You were going well, that is good to hear. Oh no, I didn't like that at all. DB, oh, okay, no, don't worry. Don't worry, that was 1518. That was because that bumped back in. Ooh, RFC status old. Let's do 1 and 1. The learning unity is going good. Oh, that is great to hear. Okay. Now, RFC status old. Sorry, I'm just trying to make everything out around Socks's head. He's sitting right here being like, sup? Okay, so I think we can delete these safely now. Okay. And then what we want to do, we've made the migrations, right? Yep, nothing, no changes detected. Let's migrate. And then let's run server. Let's hope nothing is broken with the RFCs. This should get, oh yes, yeah, thank you very much, Nocturnal. All right, Sucks, you know what time it is. She's like, what? Go on, sweetie, in your bed. Where are the treats gone? In your bed, sweetie. Treats? No, they're not down there? Alright.
Good job.
Oh, no, here they are. In your bed, sweetie. Are you just gonna sit there now? Alright, good girl. There we go. I'll move the little mini us out of the way. I should. Oops, sorry. I was meant to actually remove a sticky note. Oh, you okay there, sweetie? You're choking on the treats. Don't choke on the treats. Aw. She's like, I'm not in a patting mood. All right. Right now, you think everyone's starting to learn Unity? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've never really used it. Then again, I can't design for games at all. I don't know where to start when programming in games. So for me, it would be a completely and utterly fresh start. All right, Sucks. Are you gonna go back into your bed? All right, there you go. Giving you pats. Okay, let's get back into it. We'll whoop, wrong one. I can't design, but I'm willing to learn how to code the games. Oh, fair enough. And that's all you need sometimes. I'm 100% certain that the other languages you have been learning will help you. Because a lot of it's just transferable skills. Oh, wait, it's the side that's... There we go. I told them, worst case, I can make them a marketing site. Yep. But you should know what for loops are. You should know that you don't need if statements everywhere, and that you can actually do branchless sort of stuff. So, for example, you might just have a condition. Like so, returning those, and all that kind of fun stuff. And you know, C#. Yep. You did it at school, so yeah, you should be... Yeah, you should be fine. Okay, so this is number 17. I am gonna... Yeah, we didn't make any changes there. I am, however, going to remove this. C# is like JavaScript. Kinda? I mean, a bit. Like, there's a lot of syntax sort of stuff which is similar, but yeah. Probably a case of learning the framework, then smiley face, yes. Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, so that's working perfectly fine. All right, request for change. We need to, let's just hit search. This is fine for the moment. We're not too fussed about that. As long as the statuses work. So one way to tell. I do believe I will be going up to 0.30 very soon. So yeah. To do JavaScript is C-like, which is what you're picking up on, yeah. When I was learning JavaScript, a lot of my C sort of ported into it very easily. And C# is Microsoft's answer to C++, yeah. I will say I am enjoying .NET 6 thoroughly. I love the fact that it actually compiles really, really fast on an M1. But then a lot has changed. I thought C# was Microsoft's response to Java, or something in between Java and C++. There you go. I have a friend who says it's taking the best of both worlds. Alright, so we've broken this. C# stole a lot of F#. Alright. So the reason why I can tell this is all broken is these are all in drafts. You should be able to read these. So it looks like this is going to be a bigger bug than initially said. But first, let's kill this. Let's remove the databases. Let's run server. I know I've got a couple of migrations which I haven't run yet, but what I want to actually do is change a couple of these around. So, request for change RSE ID. I've really screwed it then, didn't I? Oh, it's because it's not matching up here. I know what's gone wrong. So what has gone wrong is when we've done the migrations, a lot of what we used to do as a workaround for this is currently holding us back. So a lot of these will literally just be like that. So we've got to fix this all up. So this is a major bug. This is in draft mode, and we can see that if we go into the back end, into the admin panel, go for request for change. Which number is this? Number 4, 2, 3, 4. A simple RFC. You can see it's in draft mode, so it should be hidden this. So we can fix this up very quickly. So let's do that. This is the problem when sometimes you need to sort of fix up sort of massive ingrained issues. Okay, so we go to views, we go to request for change, view. Sorry, we just go on. We'll also have to fix up this one too because we couldn't actually save. And we're just distracting Socks. Hey, Socks. Hey, yes, distraction, distraction. Oh, wow. There we go. Yeah, cool. You're bringing me in the views, Socks. You're bringing me in the views. All right, so RFC information is what we're after. So in here, if the RFC status equals 1 or quarks, user level equals 1, we go to that particular area. And I've just realized we have not keyed in one very important piece of information, and it's whether or not the status is closed or read only. Well, I just got added to a new team on MS Teams in the school teams. Oh, nice. Want to grab draft instead of one, right? Yes, yes we do. So I'm gonna break this. I'm just because I'm tired. I'm gonna break this down properly over here. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna have a fancy color. All right. So what do I want? I want. I want to open up my virtual environment. I want to go manage shell. I want to import. Sorry, I want from NearBeach.models import everything. All right. So let's have r equals our request for change dot object dot get. Let's do pk equals 4. Objects, sorry, that should be plural. So we've got a simple RFC. So if we have RFC status in here, we'll get draft. If we've got status ID, we'll have 1. So yes, we want draft. Or I could just ID it. So Aiden, what the fuck spies today is an interesting team. Also, I hate teams. I keep finding bugs in teams. Like I had someone, and this has happened to me. So I've been on the other end of this. So I was talking to someone in a chat, on a call. Someone else didn't realize that I was on a call. They've called me, and what actually happened on my side, it kicked out the person, but I could still hear them, but I couldn't see their profile picture or anything like that on the team screen. And the other person on the other end didn't realize that I was in a call until well after he called me. So, yeah. Teams is buggy. Yes. Reflect on your responses. All right, so going in here, that should do that without too much code change. So we should go over here, go search, simple RFC, presto. Okay, we need a new change item in here to submit it, so I'm just gonna be like, implementation user. Oh no. Do we not have any groups or users? No, we don't. Oh, how did I do that? I probably found a bug and removed them all, so yeah. So, you don't need to add everyone in here for the run sheet. That is by design. Still no data. Okay, I needed to reset. So that is actually a bug. Let me put that in. No talking in class. All right. Change task user lists not updating when adding/removing groups from RFC. Bit of a mouthful. So method 1, log into NearBeach. 2, open an existing RFC. 3, modify the groups. I.e remove all the groups. For add change task. 5, click on the user lists. Okay, expected results. User lists to be updated. Actual results. User lists are not updated. Alright, cool. Okay, this is a normal bug. This isn't really breaking anything because there's a really easy workaround for it at the moment. This is just submitted. I will attempt it. This will be part of, I don't have change tasks in here, RFCs. Alright, cool. So we just created a bug. That's fine. These things happen when you try and fix bugs, create bugs. Okay. Under search, yep, cool. So we just need to add in a simple change task for this RFC to actually move on to outside of draft. So when you submit RFC for approval, we have a problem. That is perfectly fine. We're going to find out what that problem is. So we just look over here. We can't change it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out what we can do. So what line is that on? 6, 2, 3. And I should just copy so you're bringing in the crowd. 99 bugs fixes. 99 little bugs in the code, 90 little bugs in the code. Take one down, patch it around, 127 little bugs in the code. I love that. I'm actually going to keep that. That is actually talking about teams. That is going on our teams. Alright, so in here. So it doesn't like the int. That is perfectly fine. I'm going to remove the int for the moment. Should be fine. Okay, so I just got to refresh this. Got another 500 error. Waiting for approval. Okay, so it's not liking the if status if this is on 6 to 8. I should have kept going down. So we don't need these statics anymore. And okay. Yeah, one little problem is because we got past the save here, this is actually going into a different mode. Oops. What is that? Why is it so white? So that's why it's in this mode at the moment. What we'll do is we'll just refresh it here. We'll change it to draft. And we'll hit save. I do believe a team leader should be able to change it from that back to draft. Actually, I think it gets rejected. I just have to look at the workflow again. Okay. Yeah, this is in read-only mode. I will one day get it from read-only mode into so you can toggle. Okay, so RFC approve, perfect. That worked perfectly fine. And then a team leader should be able to fix this up. So what happens is under groups, we've got a team leader. That should automatically save. Yep. And then the RFC waiting for approval will pop up here because only a team leader can actually approve it. And we've got another bug. The team leader should be able to approve this. So this does go into read-only, which is fine. We want it to go into read-only, except we want this one thing to appear. So this is actually a blocker of a bug. All right. Cool. Team leader cannot approve RFC. So method 1 login as a team leader. 2 make an RFC and mark it for waiting for approval. 3 go to the RFC that is waiting for approval. 4 try and approve that RFC. So expected results, a button will appear where the user can submit the RFC for approval or rejection. Actual results. There are no buttons to do this. Okay, cool. And I think if memory serves me correctly, you can reject and it will go when it's in that waiting for approval mode, and it will go back to being a draft. I will have to. Okay, this is actually a showstopper type bug. Submitted. This will be assigned to me. What's the time? It is almost 9. Create. Ooh, sorry. All right. Let's have a look. So under the source, what we want to do, JavaScript components, request for change, RFC information. So it will use the same, I do believe, the same JavaScript component. The read-only just changes the URL to read-only, and also it makes sure that it flags all the buttons off, all that kind of stuff. So user level is greater than 1 and task count. Change task count. Yep. All right. No, that's fine. Update buttons. Because it should be one of those things where we've got to check that the user is a team leader. Kind of fun stuff. Isn't that right, Socks? Just like yes. Okay. Okay. Let's also have a look at the templates to see if I've done something in the template. So it should be the same. Is read only, true, user list, location, yep, alright, cool. It feeds everything that it should feed through down. Which is good news. Okay. Because it'll be on this that we want to, yeah, feed if the user's a team leader. Could you add equals, can check if it is an int. You're comparing, and then just compare the ID with the int. Sorry, where is this? I might be on a different page at the moment. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever programmed the team leader stuff in, because if there's no team leaders and you approve an RFC, it skips the approval process and goes directly into it being approved. Can check if it is an int. Comparing, and then just compare the ID with the int. Yeah, I'm on a different page. Alright, so I was thinking about a bit where you added ID to the check earlier. Oh! Oh, yep, I know what you mean. Sorry, I was on a different page completely. Same as before. Sorry, where is it? Now I've got to find it. This was for RSC information. Oh, that's information. Save information. Down here. Like so. Equals. Plural. Alright. I wanted to find out. No, that's read only. It would override the operator. Okay. And do I just have it like at the end? There would be a space, wouldn't there? My computer's like, nope. Alright, I've got to look this up. It's on the model definition itself. I'll find this app. Cheers. Otherwise, I'm just happy keeping it with the ID. Okay. What was I thinking of? So unless it's this, it'll go into read-only mode. If it's alright. I probably won't be able to last much longer, but let's see how I go. RSC read-only. Okay. Determine if the user is the group leader for any of the groups assigned to the RFC. Okay, group leader count. Group leader count. Alright, we are passing that into the read-only template. So if we go to sorry, my brain's like slowing down as we speak. If we go into here, now where do we want that button to actually appear? So we've got these and so forth like that. I think it would be reject RFC approval over here. And oh, okay. I'll zoom in for everyone. Yeah, to the Python equals method. Suppose you have the following person class instance, last name of the age. You can create two instances of the person class. Alright, cool. Let's wait, I just need to see an example. Print John equals string true Mary. I need to see it in code. Implement the Python equal method as find logic. Oh, def is instance. Oh, okay. Oh, kind of nifty. I probably won't touch this today, just because my brain power is literally turning off as we speak. But that is something I will definitely have to look into. Thank you very much, Nocturnal. So on the models definition, it'll it's self. Yeah. You could check if other is an int and if compared ID called super. Okay, cool. Talking about tightness, I really just, yeah. I might have to call it there, guys. I'm sorry. I've all of a sudden just went. I've lost my train. All right, not a problem. What we'll do is we'll quickly raid someone. What's coding? Phone wall butter. Ooh, all right. Coding butter. Just gotta make sure I've got that off. Okay, raid. I don't know what they're doing. There's ads, but we'll find out very shortly what they're doing. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. We have started to fix that bug, which is good. We've gotten further than we did last time, which is even better. So hopefully by Friday, we'll be able to complete it. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along. It has been productive today, and I shall see you in Coding Butter, whose I can only see a white screen of. I don't know why there's a white screen, but anyway, let's just turn him up. And yeah, we'll see you over there.